monthly checks replacing Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. Will this actually be happening? That's a great question and exactly what I want to focus on for you right here in this video. So let's get right into it. All right, now in this video, I do want to focus on a couple questions that I continue to see down below in the comment section from some of you right here in the community based on some recent videos that I've had out talking about monthly checks, universal basic income, UBI, guaranteed basic income, GBI, or ongoing monthly checks for specific groups of people. Now, the questions that I generally see down below in the comment section from those of you here in the community are something along the lines of, would we be able to get these ongoing monthly checks along with our fixed income benefit? In other words, Social Security or all the fixed income benefits I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Or the other question I see is, would this replace our fixed income benefit? Again, great questions. Now, one other side note. When I say fixed income benefits, I'm referring to all the fixed income benefits I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So just want to make sure that we're all encompassed here and that nobody is being left out, okay? All right, so these are good questions. Let me answer them for you really quickly. Now, yes, as of recently and for the last couple of years here, I've talked a variety of times about universal basic income, UBI, guaranteed basic income, GBI, ongoing monthly checks. There's a lot of these programs that are going on all across the country right now. In fact, as of right now, there are over 100 guaranteed basic income programs going on right here, right now, all across the country, sending out no strings attached payments to a lot of people all across the country. So this is a real thing, okay? These are going on. Now, these are in local areas. They're in specific cities, counties, states, things like that. It is not all encompassing across the entire nation. Not as of now, as of yet, okay? So either way, let me talk you through the details about this and answer those questions for you. First off, would you be able to get these ongoing monthly checks in conjunction with your fixed income benefit? I would say in most instances, the answer would be yes. In the event that one of these programs is actually established in your local area, or when they do actually come out with one of these on a nationwide level, as in it's administered by the federal government and it's all encompassing all across the entire country, then yes, there would be no reason that you wouldn't. Now, let me give you a quick example, okay? These are not technically stimulus checks, but let me give you a quick example. What determines eligibility for ongoing monthly checks, UBI, GBI, stimulus checks, stuff like that? What determines eligibility? It's all based on income, okay? It's always based on income. It's always income-based. I've talked about that before in other videos, so I don't want to take a bunch of time here talking about it here in this one, but it's always income-based. Remember the stimulus checks we got. It was always something along the lines of an individual under 75 grand a year or a married couple under 150 grand a year. This is what it's always based on, is income, okay? It's always based on income. Now, obviously, in some instances, some groups of people are, omitted from getting them, like adult dependents in some instances. Now, again, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now because we don't know the details yet. I'm just simply saying it's always income-based. That is line number one. If you pass the income threshold, then there you go. Then we get into the other categories in which, who would be eligible for it, okay? So that's what it's always based on, is income-based first, and then they talk about the other parameters as far as who may or may not be eligible, okay? Now let's just talk about that really quickly for a second here. Are fixed income benefits administered by Social Security generally under 75 grand a year as an individual? The answer is yeah, pretty much every time, right? Virtually everybody has an income under 75 grand a year who receives a fixed income benefit, okay? So I just want to make that very clear, okay? So in most instances, in the event that one of these programs is rolled out on a nationwide level or in your local area, then the answer would be, my best anticipation would be, for sure, of course, fixed income beneficiaries would be included to receive this. Now, next question, let's roll on to that one, which is, would this replace your fixed income benefit? Great question. Now, here's what I want to say about that. Generally, no, okay? No, it would not replace your fixed income benefit. Let me give a quick example. The stimulus checks that we got, between early 2020, late 2020, early 2021, did those replace your fixed income benefit? No, those don't replace them at all. How about the people that received the advanced child tax credit payments the second half of 2021? Remember those? They were going out on average over $400 a month to about 38 million households. We're getting these ongoing monthly checks from July through December of 2021. Do you remember those? There were fixed income beneficiaries that were included to receive those as well. Were their benefits replaced as a result of that? No, they went hand in hand. One, you got the check from the advanced child tax credit payment, and then you also got your fixed income benefit as well, right? So that was obviously for those people that had dependents under the age of 17, right? Remember that? Talked about all the details. And again, I'm just using that as an example here. So the answers to the questions are no, it's not going to replace your fixed income benefit like Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivors, spousal benefits, SSI, VA, RRB. No, it's not going to replace those. Can you get them in conjunction with one another? The simple answer would be yeah, okay? Unless there's some reason that they come out and say, oh no, you can't get it along with other fixed income benefits. Highly, highly doubt that because it's always income-based. Every single time it's income-based, okay? So, based on the information that I gave you here in this video, which is fixed income beneficiaries generally have an income below the threshold. Now, let me give you one instance of somebody who may be outside of that threshold, okay? Now, this is a very small percentage of people, but I'm just going to throw it out there anyway really quickly just because you might be wondering, well, you said virtually everybody, but who is the small percentage of people that may not be eligible, okay? Here's what it comes down to. A Social Security retirement beneficiary who's getting a massive benefit alongside probably still working full-time or very close to full-time with a pretty solid income, okay? Somebody like that may be omitted, and here's why. Well, is that person's income over 75 grand a year? It easily could be, okay? That's why I'm saying somebody who is a Social Security retirement beneficiary and still working a lot with a pretty solid income, and this person would have to be beyond their full retirement age, okay? Otherwise, if they're earning a lot of money and they're before their full retirement age, well then they're going to lose their Social Security benefits anyway because they're earning over the threshold as of right now in 2023. Is $21,240 total. Okay, so again, that would still be below the threshold. However, somebody beyond their full retirement age, their income threshold is the sky. The sky's the limit, the stars, whatever you want to say. There is no income threshold for Social Security retirement beneficiaries after full retirement age. Make sense? Anyway, I'm kind of getting a little ahead of myself here. I don't want to get down, going too crazy here, talking about all kinds of examples because I could literally sit here for an hour or two or three talking about all these different details. So, of course, if a monthly check program does come to your local area, I would always say, without a doubt, apply for it. Why not, right? Worst case scenario, they say, sorry, you're not eligible or whatever, or, we've already filled the applications or whatever it happens to be, okay? If something shows up in your local area, 100% of the time, apply for it. You never know, okay? You don't know unless you try, okay? Anyway, otherwise, we do know that there are lawmakers in Congress right here, right now, that want to establish one of these ongoing monthly programs for monthly checks on the nationwide level as well, right? I've talked about that a little bit as of recently as well. So, hope this answers your questions. If you need me to elaborate further, please leave a question or comment down below. I can certainly do that for you. Otherwise, if you want me to elaborate on anything else, please leave a comment, a question, anything like that down below. And again, I'm here to help you out in any way that I possibly can. So subscribe down below, totally free to do so. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Hope this one helps you, and catch you again later.